Alright, I'm gonna talk now about righteousness. About righteousness, because I am going to the Father, where you can see me no longer. Matthew 24:45. Who then is the faithful and wise servant, who the master has put in charge of the servants in his household to give them their food at the proper time? John 6:33. For the bread of God is the one who comes down from heaven and gives life to the world. So the bread of God is the truth. Remember, God is a spirit, and you need to worship him in the spirit and in truth. John 3:31. He who comes from above rules over all, and he who comes from the earth belongs to the earth and speaks in earthly terms. He who comes from heaven, he is above all. So why is an angel above all? Because an angel is doing the will of the Father. Is not doing his own will. Matthew 4:4. He answered, It is written, Man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God. So the most important thing is to accept every word. If you don't accept every word, you are not from God. It is simple as that. John 12:48. Whoever despises me and does not accept my words already has his judge. The word that I have spoken will judge him on the last day. Luke 9:26. Whoever is ashamed of me and my words, the Son of God will be ashamed of them when he comes in his glory, and in the glory of the Father and of the holy angels. Matthew 5:20. For I say to you, unless your righteousness is greater than that of the scribes and the Pharisees, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. So the problem with the Pharisees and the scribes is they don't accept every word. They just choose words they want to hear. So if you don't accept every word, you can be compared to a scribe or a Pharisee. Matthew 7:21. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. And the will of my Father is simple. You just need to listen to every word and respect his 10 commandments. Everyone, therefore, who listens to these words of mine and fulfills them may be compared to a prudent man who built his house on a rock. The rain fell, the streams swelled, the winds broke and struck the house, but it did not fall, for it was established on a rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not fulfill them is comparable to a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain fell, the streams swelled, the winds broke and hurled themselves against that house, and it collapsed, and its fall was great. Again and again, God has sent you his servants, the prophets, but you have not listened or even paid attention. Those who commit sin and iniquity are enemies to their own soul.